Hi everyone, it's Katie and today I bring you my holiday gift ideas. I realized I hadn't done a favorites for either October or November, so it seemed like a logical thing to create favorites into a gift guide. These are all things I think both dancers and non-dancers would love. I have suggestions from little kid to adult. So I really hope you get some ideas from this. If you're a parent or if you're looking for something for yourself for Christmas that you just can't think of something, you can give these ideas to your parents. So these are just all wonderful things I know that will make anybody happy. My first suggestion, and I will have all of these products in a coordinating blog post I have linked in the box below, so you can go and find them there. Obviously, we all know about my leotard fetish. We've talked about leotards on here so many times, I don't think I need to include it here. But leotards are never a wrong gift for your dancer. I guarantee you cannot go wrong in the leotard department. But the suggestion I want to give you all are customized skirts from Yumiko. These are their tie skirts, and you can customize a different color trim and tie as well as the skirt. You can have them tone on tone like this, or I have one that's completely different, blue and white. Or you can just get completely matching. Purple matches the skirt. They have so many beautiful colors. These are just a few. They also have black and white and more traditional neutrals. But these are a great idea because I believe, and you'll have to check Yumiko's website, but I believe because the leotards are more popular, these will get to you faster, even though you customize them. So these you can never go wrong as well. Any dancewear items for your child is never a bad idea. But I do love these by Yumiko. They're very, very unique. In keeping with our ballet theme, this is something that is for the hardcore ballet fan, and that is this 50 CD set of ballet music. It's called a festival of ballet, and you can either get it in the hard copy or they also have the digital copy on iTunes. But it is every single ballet you could ever want. Even the most obscure ballets, some I had never even heard of when I got this. It's been a while now, but some ballets I've never even heard of, and I'm a professional. But pretty much every score you could ever want. All the full-length scores, every single piece of everything. You will never run out of ballet music to listen to. So if you have a teenage daughter who's obsessed, or a teenage son who's obsessed with ballet, and just can't get enough of it, this is a great idea. Or if you're someone who's not a dancer and you just like listening to ballet music, you're set with this. Again, hard copy or digital copy, I have the links in the post below. So in addition to music for any dance fan, I have some DVD suggestions. The first one will entertain anyone, young and old, and that is the Alice's Adventures in Wonderland ballet from the Royal Ballet, choreographed by Christopher Wheeldon. This ballet is one of the most spectacular, genius, clever ballets I have ever seen. You will not believe your eyes what he has created with this. And again, anybody will enjoy this because it's Alice in Wonderland. It's not, some convoluted ballet that nobody's heard of. This will entertain anyone. This is the perfect gift for any ballet fan. I think it's amazing. Another one I have is actually a documentary, and it is Bringing Balanchine Back, which is, it was shot when the New York City Ballet toured to Russia, I believe about 10 or so years ago. And it chronicles their trip, interviews a lot with the dancers, with Peter Martins, and you just sort of get an inside look to them on tour. Performance footage, everything. This is a great DVD. I know when I was a younger dancer, I was almost more interested in the documentary style type things than videos of ballets themselves. Don't know why, but I always really enjoyed seeing the behind the scenes and how company life worked and all of that. So this is a really good suggestion for your dancer as well. The other DVD I have is another documentary. You've probably all actually heard of this one, but to those of you who haven't, I wanted to mention it. It's called Prima Ballerina, and it chronicles 6 Russian ballerinas in their life and their careers, follows them around as well. So this is another really, really great documentary. I absolutely loved it when I was younger. Now, as for ballet books, this is one I have mentioned numerous times before, but I still think it is the perfect gift for any New York City Ballet fan, and that is In the Wings by Kyle Frohman. He was a dancer with New York City Ballet, and when he retired, he became a photographer, a really well-known photographer. He had started taking photos of the company while he was still dancing, but when he retired, he produced this book, and it is absolutely gorgeous. It basically chronicles the day in the life of New York City Ballet. You get class and rehearsal photos. You also get performance photos, backstage photos, rehearsal photos. Also, there's some interviews in here and things. It's just a really, really great book for anybody who loves the New York City Ballet or who wants to know what a dancer's life is like. You can get it on Amazon. Beautiful book. Now, my other book suggestion for adults is something that if you really want to splurge on, or you really have someone who adores ballet, specifically the New York City Ballet, is this huge ballet book by Henry Leutwiler. And it also chronicles New York City Ballet. Everything from class photos to performance photos. He is just an amazing photographer. He was given unprecedented access to the New York City Ballet a few years ago and followed them around for months. And he created this beautiful, basically coffee table book. I mean, it is huge. It is very expensive, but it is one of the most beautiful books you'll ever see. Hundreds and hundreds of photographs. Let me show you. Here's another performance one of right before Serenade, or the beginning of Serenade. It's just beautiful. You can't get it on Amazon anymore, I don't believe, but you can get it through Henry's website, so I will link that in the post as well. But again, this beautiful book by Henry Leutwiler. Now, of course, I had to add something for the younger dancers out there. These are books that I was obsessed with when I was a child, and I could not get enough of them, and I know your younger children will love them as well if they love ballet. This first one is called Ballet School, and it basically chronicles the life of children at the Royal Ballet School in England. Their daily life, how they audition for the school, what happens while they're at school, their performance opportunities. It also has some technique tips in here. As you can see, it talks about pirouettes, which more obviously advanced dancers know what that is, but when you're a child and you're still learning, it's fascinating. So this is just a really, really great book. Those of you in the UK probably have heard of this one, but I know I loved it when I stumbled upon it as a child. So Ballet School. These two go together. Rachel Isadora has written some beautiful storybooks, but they're the ballets. So for example, in this Firebird, she tells the story with these beautiful paintings, and it basically tells the stories of the ballets in a way that children can understand. It's very, very minimal writing, but the illustrations are just beautiful. They're almost like they're honestly paintings. So she has Firebird, and I also, as a child, had Swan Lake. She might have some more. I know this Swan Lake one was a favorite of mine from a very, very young age. My dad would read it to me all the time. Just stunning. So if you have a child who's still learning the ballets, who loves them, these are books by Rachel Isadora that can help them understand it in their language. My last book is a fictional tale, and it's actually a series. It's also by Rachel Isadora, and it's called Lily at Ballet. She also has Lily, I believe it's backstage, Lily on stage, things like that. So it's a little bit of a series. But you follow Lily around as she takes her ballet class with her friends, prepares for her performance. But again, everything is written in the way a child could understand. So this Lily at Ballet series is also very, very precious, something I loved as a child as well. So for my non-ballet related ideas, I've mentioned this to you before as well. This is a great gift, and that's the Erin Condren Life Planner. I believe I showed you all this in my July favorites. It might have been June, but I think it was July, where you can literally plan your life out. There's so many beautiful color tabs. You have the overview of the month, but then you also have day by day. Very great gift idea. It comes with all these fun little items, a lot of stickers. You can get it from the current month on or for the next year, depends on what you want to do. Now, Erin Condren has many other things on her website, so many perfect gifts, but the other thing I really like is the address book. Now, I know we all have address books on our phones and things these days, but I really like writing things down. And in here you can really keep track of people, their Name, address, phone, also their birthday. I like writing down things that they like, things I've gotten them in the past. This is just sort of my handy-dandy guide to, it's basically an updated address book. But she has other notebooks, she has binders, she has all kinds of things. But I do love Erin Condren. You can customize your cover. Obviously, you can see my initials. She has a million different covers. It's just very customizable, and you can really tailor it to the person you're getting it for. So my last category is obviously makeup. You knew we had to get there. And for Christmas, I always like suggesting things in sets rather than individual products because I think it's more fun to unwrap. The first one I just found recently at Sephora, and it is the Cheeky Sweet Spot of blushes from Benefit. I haven't even opened it yet because I wanted to show you all the box. It's just too cute. But it has they have beautiful blushes in the Benefit line, and it basically is all of their blushes in one. So I've opened it up, and it's still this little plastic tin, which is just cute, and obviously it's packaged for the holidays. And you open it by just lifting the top, and there's a book in here that explains everything, but here is the set. Just precious. Anybody who loves cheeks and blushes and things. It's not that expensive. Usually their blushes separately are, so this is just a perfect set. My next suggestion are things Sephora puts out every year, and that is the Gimme More Lip set. Basically, Sephora has this Sephora favorites. They have I believe they have an eye set, a mascara set, a cheek set, all of those kinds of things, and even a different lip set. This is just one that I liked, and I wanted to show you all. A million different lip products in it, different brands. It's not just one brand. It's just basically the favorites from the store. And again, they have eye, lip, cheek, everything you could want. I will link both this particular set as well as all of the other, a link to all the other sets in the blog post as well. My last makeup suggestion pretty much has everything covered. Sephora just came out with this year, and it's called the Sephora Color Festival palette. I have used it in several of my tutorials, but I want to show you. Basically, it comes like this, and it's upside down, sorry. There it is, it comes like this, and it rotates. So you have all of these different compartments with everything you need. Different neutral eyeshadows, these are cream eyeliners. It comes with little books and things, but I took those out. Blushes, obviously, lips, 2 sets of lip things, and of course, more eyeshadows. It's just the perfect gift for any makeup lover. I believe it's about $45. But you are set. You really don't need anything else. This is just really, really a good idea. You can stick it, it might fit in a stocking, maybe not. You just wrap it up in a box, and you literally have everything you could ever want makeup-wise in this one set. So those are just some of my gift suggestions. I could probably go on for days, but I don't really want to do that for all of you. You can always go back and look at my other favorite videos. I have created a playlist for that, which I have linked in the box below as well, just to get some more ideas of my favorite things throughout the year. I will keep that series up. A lot of you've been asking me where it went, and it just kind of has gotten pushed to the side. So I hope this helped you all. I hope you got some ideas from this, or got some ideas for yourself. I love you all so much, and I will see you on Friday. Here are some more of my recent videos that you might enjoy, and to subscribe here, all you have to do is click the button. Thanks for watching.